Who's next? It could be you, it could be me. Are you going to be one of the next 250,000 victims from drunk driving, or are you going to take a stand for the families who've been affected by drunk drivers, who still reminisce about their loved ones, looking at them in photos depicting their happiness and enthusiasm, all full of dreams who in the blink of an eye were taken away? See, it's ordinary people like us that can be part of the destruction or part of the change for safer streets. Nearly all single injury and death caused by drunk driving is totally preventable. Solutions vary from simply having a designated driver, enforcing harder penalties on drunk driving, or even counseling. It's time for a change, but it is up to us to take the first step. In the last 10 years, 250 people were killed due to drunk driving. Every one of those years, over 1,300 children died from drunk driving accidents. That means over 1,300 mothers left mourning every year. To give you a more basic idea of these statistics, every 20 minutes a life is lost in a car crash due to alcohol in America. And besides children, most of these deaths are from the ages of 16 to 25. But I thought we weren't allowed to drink till the age of 21. Well, that simply means that liquor stores are selling to underage drinkers. So the same people who are trying to make a couple dollars are the same people helping to destroy the youth in society. Next time you go to a liquor store, look around and ask yourself, how many people are really 21, and then think, him or her might be next. Sometimes we look at statistics and forget that each one of those numbers are real people you could save, real families you could save. You have the power to change these people's lives. You could be a designated driver for someone that's drunk at a party. You don't have to wait for him or her to ask you, can you be my designated driver? Some people are ashamed of being drunk and not being able to drive themselves home. Talk to them, even if you don't know them. Counsel them. Help them. You could possibly save their lives. Even then, sometimes we're going to be too late, but you can still help a drunk driver after an accident. See, by counseling them at hospitals and trauma centers. Researchers found that patients who received standard care only at the trauma center were twice as likely to be charged with DUI within 3 years of their visit to the center. But with some counseling from ordinary people like us, those chances could lower. Of course, there are many solutions that we can come together to achieve, bigger solutions that can make an instant impact. Don't think the families and friends are the only ones being affected by this. So is the government, insurance companies, and our wallets. Let's look at a study made by Allstate Insurance. They say that alcohol-impaired drivers are estimated to cost American taxpayers $21 to $24 billion per year. Tax dollars that can fund children's education all the way from public school through college. Better health insurance, better hospitals, truly a better world. You still don't see the seriousness of the situation? Well, let's look at another stat collected by National Geographic, who stated that alcohol abuse cost American society $136 billion and 65,000 lives annually. What we could do with $136 billion a year? See, we could fight for stricter laws on drunk driving or being drunk period simply because everyone benefits. Some changes have been made in some states, but this is a national dilemma. We still need more changes. Well, now that you know some of the facts about how alcohol affects your driving, why don't you do something about it? In reality, very few things have been done. But one of the things that have been done is that mothers have come together to make up MAD, which stands for Mothers Against Drunk Driving. But the rest of us are just here waiting, standing around waiting for a solution. We just can't realize that we are the solution. We have the power to stop waiting and start acting. We must demand for a change, not only for us or for our children or even for society, but how about the generations to come, for all the victims of these tragedies, who are not only the people that suffer severe injury or died in drunk driving accidents, but how about their families and friends? It will take one step by you and me to get things started, but believe me, it will take all of us to truly resolve this problem. So I leave you with one simple question. Will you join me and get rid of drunk driving and make the world a better place? Or are you going to stand around waiting for a solution while you could be next?